Good morning, Goa. Welcome to your news channel, Goa News Daily.
I'm your host, and here's everything you need to know for Sunday, February 8th, 2026. We've got a packed briefing for you, so let's jump right in.
All right, first up, let's get into the biggest stories making waves across the state today. Coming up, we're talking about a tragic accident in Mapusa, a new safety ban for all of North Goa, the protest that's still going strong in Chimbel, and a big political move to get special status for the state.
We have to start with some really sad news coming out of Mapusa, where a construction accident has turned fatal.
So here's what happened. On Saturday afternoon in Kasarwada, Korlim, a compound wall came down during some drain repair work. 2 laborers were trapped. One, identified as Raju, has sadly passed away. He died while getting treatment at the Goa Medical College. The other worker, Vishal, was seriously injured.
Now for a major public safety update. The North Goa Collector has put a ban on all indoor fireworks and pyrotechnics. This is a 60-day ban, and it starts today. It applies to places like nightclubs, hotels, you name it. The whole idea is to prevent fires and any kind of panic or stampedes in crowded indoor spaces.
Over in Chimbel, the protests are showing no signs of stopping. It is now day 42 of their chain hunger strike. The villagers are accusing the government of misleading them about that proposed Unity Mall. They're saying that even though officials claimed the project was moved, they believe a conspiracy is still afoot. We're expecting them to announce their next steps later today.
Okay, let's move on to our civic and community report with news that impacts your local neighborhoods right across Goa.
First up, the Karapur-Sarvan Village Panchayat has made a big move. It shut down its garbage collection shed.
So why the shutdown? Well, it's a bit complicated. Residents were protesting because of a really bad smell and just unsanitary conditions. But the Sarpanch says part of the issue is that people aren't separating their wet and dry waste, which makes things worse. On top of that, a former Sarpanch pointed out that illegal dumping on roadsides is still a huge problem, even though there are collection services.
3 lakh. Over 3 lakh. That's how many young Goans are going to be part of a massive health campaign this week.
The state government is getting ready to hand out deworming tablets to kids and teenagers at schools and Anganwadis. It's all part of National Deworming Day on February 10th. The goal here is simple: reduce infections and fight anemia to improve the overall health and nutrition of our kids.
And sticking with community health, we've got some fantastic news for everyone in Varca. The village now has a brand new healthcare unit, and it comes with a full-time doctor and emergency services. It's also got a dialysis and dental unit, so it should really help provide a much faster response for things like accidents or heart attacks.
All right, let's shift gears and head into our state and legal affairs segment. Here we're looking at what's happening in Goan politics and in the courts. The Congress Party is really turning up the volume on its campaign to get special constitutional status for Goa under Article 371.
So why are they pushing for this? Well, party leaders say it's to fight what they're calling an existential threat to Goa's unique identity. They want to use the law to protect Goa's land, its environment, and its culture. And to put it in perspective, they pointed out that over 1 crore tourists visit a state with a population of only 16 lakh people. That's a lot of pressure on local resources.
And it seems this idea of protecting Goa is gaining some serious traction. The Goenche Porjichi Magnum Charter just got a huge nod from none other than the former Chief Justice of India, B.R. Gavai. He said he hopes the government gives the charter the serious consideration that it deserves.
And in a similar vein, Goa's governor, P.A. Gajapathy Raju, had a message for graduates at the Goa University Convocation. He basically told them to stay connected to their roots, emphasizing that regional identity and culture aren't roadblocks to progress, they're actually sources of strength.
And finally, today, let's turn to our crime and safety alert to keep you in the loop on important security updates from around the state.
Here's a heads up for everyone, tourists and locals alike. Rajya Sabha MP Saranand Shettanawade is sounding the alarm about a rise in online hotel booking scams in Goa. He says cyber crooks are creating fake websites that look like the real thing to cheat tourists, and he's demanding a major crackdown on these operations.
In other news, officials in Bardais sealed an establishment over in Assagao this past Saturday. This happened after the Goa State Pollution Control Board gave the directive, apparently because the establishment wasn't following pollution control rules.
And that's a wrap on our main stories. Before we go, let's quickly run through today's top headlines one more time.
We started with the tragic death of a laborer after a wall collapsed in Mapusa.
We covered North Goa's new 60-day ban on indoor fireworks, the ongoing protest in Chimbel, the warning about fake hotel booking scams, and the big push from the Congress Party for special status for Goa.
And that is your Goa News Daily Briefing. Hey, before you click away, a quick thought. Most of the people who watch these updates aren't actually subscribed. If you find this useful, please hit that subscribe button for Goa News Daily now. Seriously, it's just one free click for you, but it's a huge encouragement for us to keep bringing you this content. Subscribe so our updates come straight to your feed. Don't just watch and leave. Thanks for tuning in.